hit shot.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Chicken Fingers, and I'm your friendly neighborhood commentator. And today, I have some Team Fortress 2 gameplay. It's been a bit. I've been lazy. I'm not even gonna make excuses. I mean, yes, the work on Nazi Zombie Army, the last video. If you haven't checked it out, it will be an annotation at the end of this. Please check it out. Put a lot of hard work into that. Kind of did drain a little out of me, and I was like, oh, more videos. Don't want to sit at Premiere Pro all day. And been doing a lot of running and working out, and just kind of being in that thing called outside for a bit. But I'm back, and I'm doing some more videos, obviously. And today, sniper gameplay here on Gold Rush first, and on Nucleus. Got some highlights for you, obviously, just highlights because I'm terrible at this game. That's the point blank of it all. Anyways, today, if you couldn't tell by the title, we are talking about spawn camping. And before I get to my definition, I want to know what your definition is and what you think about it. What do you feel about spawn camping, especially when it comes to Team Fortress 2? Obviously, when I get into my definition, that can't carry over to something like, Call of Duty or, I don't know, Battlefield games. It's different because Team Fortress 2 has a different spawn system and has different objectives. But spawn camping, defined by Wikipedia, yes, it's actually in Wikipedia, which is kind of weird, is defined as camping or guarding the position of the enemy spawn on the map, which means I'm killing dudes at the enemy spawn. That's pretty much it. I'm killing you dudes, I'm in your base killing you dudes, spawn camping. My definition, at least for TF2, because like I said, it's a little bit different than other first-person shooters, because there's teamwork, is the selfishness of a player and or players that ignores the team's needs in order to fulfill their own by killing players at spawn. Now, that sounds really detrimental because I absolutely hate spawn camping. If I'm on a team and our team is spawn camping and I'm on, Shibby server, and since I'm an admin there, I slay my team. I will. I don't care, and people be mad about it. I'm like, listen, spawn camping is poor sportsmanship. And if you look on Wikipedia, it actually says that. It's looked down upon. It's frowned upon because, well, especially with Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is a very old game now. We have to face the facts. This game is quite old for a game that gets played as much as it does, which is amazing that it's still so strong of a community. It's actually even growing. But we have to look at the future. If we take players who are just starting to play and we spawn camp them, I mean, what does that send? That sends, I don't want to ever play this game again, and I hate it. I've never really liked, Call of Duty because of the way people talk to each other on Call of Duty, so that's why I don't play it anymore. I mean, the gameplay is kind of fun. It's a little monotonous, but still, it was a lot of fun, but I couldn't stand the community. So we as a community, we have to set an example. And so that's why I look down on Team Fortress 2 being a spawn camping game, because it bothers me. But just like with a crime, there's two things you have to do, you have to fulfill before it can actually be called a crime. In the crime, it's act and intent. You have to act out the crime, and you have to have the intent to commit the crime. That's a crime. But for Team Fortress 2, for spawn camping, there has to be two things, which is the intention to do spawn camping, and it's harmful to one's own team, meaning that it doesn't help the team. Pretty much, in TF2, killing players does not always lead to success. We all know this because there's things outside of killing players that, should be your main attention, your main focus point. That would be the objectives: capturing points, capturing intelligence, pushing the cart. These are things that lead to success. These things, obviously, if you play competitive, you'll learn are the core. Your deathmatch, your DM, as we call it in competitive, is important, and I do not want to belittle that. But the whole, I don't know how to put it, the teamwork is the core of a good team. And obviously, if you're not helping your team in a game called Team Fortress 2, you're just being an anchor. You're being detrimental. You're being a hindrance to your own team. And when I mean killing players doesn't always lead to success, think about payload. You have two engineers, and they've built really good sentry nest, and no one can get them down. I mean, your demo men have tried. You tried Ubers. They've tried everything, except for maybe you haven't. Or maybe you haven't tried Uber. You've tried demo men. You tried throwing spies at it, and it's not working. Well, now you're playing scout, and you've worked a way around it. You bonked behind enemy lines, and now you're sitting at spawn killing snipers. Like, really, dude, come on. Go play as a medic, become the Uber medic, and save your team. Just because you're getting kills doesn't mean you're going to be on the top of the scoreboard. The top of the scoreboard is usually reserved for the medic and the guy he's healing. That's the guys who are the greatest asset to the team, and that's why they're at the top of the scoreboard. Sometimes, though, I will say, spawn camping happens. One big scenario is when you're playing payload race, like on Pipeline. On the second point, the carts cross each other and then they go in front of each other's spawn. Obviously, you're not going to sit there and let the enemy come out of the spawn to kill you while you're pushing the objective. That would be stupid. That would be something chicken would do. But you're going to kill them as they come out of spawn. You have to. And you're not spawn camping them because you're in that situation because you have to be. Again, it's not intentional. You're not intentionally going to their spawn to kill them. You're pushing the cart so happens to be in front of their spawn, and you're getting kills as they come out. I mean, it's the only thing that's going to lead to success as a gamer. So that's my real in-depth look at spawn camping, at least when it comes to Team Fortress 2. Now, in other games, it's obviously, spawn camping happens, and we know, like I remember Battlefield 2, you could just rate people at different spawns, and people think that multiple spawns is an excuse. Oh, it's fine, they have another spawn, they'll spawn somewhere else. But sometimes you have to go certain ways to win the game, and spawn camping can really destroy that. Like on Nucleus, you have 3 exits, but that top middle one is so vital to hold that if you lose it, you've lost pretty much all chance of winning that round, because you happen to now go out of your way just to do the same thing that you shouldn't have to go out of your way for. Now, is it spawn camping? To a degree, yes, but it's obviously one of those gray areas where it's okay, but at the same time still kind of poopy. And that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. I hope you see my way of these things. My name is Chicken Fingers, your friendly neighborhood commentator, and I will see you on the battlefield. Don't you dare camp me. Peace out.
Oh God, you know this. There is more to this game.
Oh my God! Shit! I went through the rest of the Final Fantasy games all the way up until 13, and didn't really click too much. I liked 8, like 9, 10 was okay. After that, just kind of went downhill. And